Hi, it's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we found the hottest point of the volcano, Fire Plume Ridge, and we slayed some pterodaxes and made our way to Menethil Harbor. And today, we are heading up to the Western Plaguelands. But first, we are going to be heading to Ironforge.
Can I help you?
To pick up a quest.
Farewell.
Let's go there first, and then we'll probably... Oh, no. I was going to put my hearth here. Alright, it's no big deal. Ironforge is just, like, up this mountain. Looks like we got a drain eye behind us. Let's tell him a joke.
I don't drink anymore. Of course I don't drink any less either.
Oh, where'd he go? That's too bad. Oh, there he is.
Ah, winter. Yes, winter.
I don't even know how that's a joke. Oh, I guess because people don't think winter's like a nice month. But he does, because he's a dwarf. I think there's a lot of people who like winter, man.
Hi-ho, hi-ho. Second verse, same as the first.
This guy's gotta be AFK. Alright, so here we are in Ironforge. Alright, so let's mount up. I'm gonna try to find the quest. There's this messenger guy. These gnomes with masks on. So there's a messenger that I need to find. And he supposedly has a quest for me to go to... And this is him right here. Got so lucky, man.
Great to meet you.
Alright, greetings and salutations, hero. I have the latest news from both continents and points beyond for your consideration. Call to arms to Plaguelands. Hear ye, all heroes are called upon to heed these words. A call to arms has been issued by the Kingdom of Stormwind. All able-bodied individuals and are entreated to take up arms against the dark threat of the Scourge in the northern lands of the Eastern Kingdoms. Rumors fly of new threats rising from the ruins of the Plaguelands. Heroes of the realm, seek out Commander Ashlam Valorfist, who has set up his base camp in Shilwyn Camp north of Alturic Mountains.
See you soon.
See you soon. Alright, so that's where we're gonna go. North of Alturic Mountains. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna do any auction house stuff. Do we need any bullets? Yeah, we do. So we'll get some bullets. And then we'll yeah, we'll get some bullets and then we'll head out of here. And we'll probably go to South Shore first and make that our hearth. And then we'll fly up. We're not 55 yet, which kind of sucks. So we're 55, we'd be able to get the good bullets.
How are ya?
So it looks like we're stuck with the accurate slugs for now. Which is fine, let's get a bunch of these. Prepare our gear and we're ready to go. Off with you. Yeah, I thought it would be a good idea to go to the Plaguelands, even though Halloween is past. It's too bad, but now we're gonna go to the Plaguelands anyways. Whatever. I thought it'd be a good idea for Halloween, but Halloween is just past, so whatever. It is what it is.
Great to meet you.
Need a ride. Let's go to South Shore. Yes. Good thing about being in Ironforge is we go straight to where we want to go. It's kind of like a one-way trip. It's like the best place to fly from, I think. You don't stop anywhere else. But yeah, a couple weeks away and we'll be leveling in Classic WoW. I'm looking forward to that. It was kind of a shame that we didn't get to level Trap and Trav all the way to 60 in Classic. Kind of got cut off when we hit 30, because then we went to TPC. But this server was, well, the old world, I could say, like Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms, it was alive on this server when Classic was up. Really alive. I remember when we went to, I know I've said this many times, but I remember when we went to Booty Bay, and I got ganked my first time going there. The server was probably a pretty bumping server when Classic was going on. And I hope that we get a server like that, or find an experience like that in Classic again. I hope that there's at least one server that has a lot of people on it, and I think there's going to be one. I just gotta make sure I go on the right server, and I'm usually pretty good at picking servers. I picked Faralina, great choice. Everybody said streamer server sucks. Didn't suck. It was actually a pretty good server. There was some like toxic stuff that went on, but we never had any faction imbalance. Nobody had to switch, you know, leave the server due to faction problems, like many other servers had. And great raiding scene. Tons of PvP, solid community. I thought Faralina was great. And I came to Grobulus on Trap and Trav first time. I thought Grobulus was great too, and that was at the end of Classic. I think Grobulus is probably one of the best servers to be on. Probably another top one. It has a pretty good alliance to horde ratio as well. But one thing I'm going to be looking for is I'm probably going to have a character on like the hardcore server. Anyway, I don't know where the hardcore scene is going to be, but I'm going to try to keep up to date on that, and I'll probably do my hardcore let's play on that server. And then I do not know where I'll have like another character, because I'll probably level another character just in my off time. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Most of my gaming time is usually doing these videos, to be honest. Which is a lot. A lot of gaming. So yeah, I don't really like to... Sometimes I game outside of the videos. But then I'm like, you know what, I could be making a video. So I just make a video. I just play the game. I just game while I'm making a video. So yeah, and it's hard to keep up with like the 3 a day. This is my first time doing 3 a day, and I've done it for a month now, and I must say I wouldn't be able to do 4. So I've found my max. That's for sure. All right, so here we are. We are in South Shore. I'm gonna go to the inn, and we will set this as our hearth. All right, so let's do this.
What can I do for you?
Make this in
Have
your
a good
home. Bob for some apples here. I remember in Halloween they always say to the kids, don't touch the bobbing apples, because some people put like I don't know, not needles, but like, you know, pins in them and dangerous stuff. Like some psychopaths do that. And kids get you know they bite them and they get hurt. I don't know why people would do that, but that was a warning we had back then when I was a kid. Candy buckets like this are located in inns throughout the realms. Go ahead and take some. I've probably read this a million times. There we go. Let's get some candy. You got some G-Nerds, some Chewy Fell. There we go. And now we will head out. Please tell me I made this in that place at home. Yes, so sure. Got a pretty bad memory there. I always do that, you know. That's even when I'm leaving the house.
Be with you.
I always forget stuff. But I always make sure to. Okay, here we go.
Safe travel.
I'm that type of guy. I always try to make sure when I leave a spot that I got everything done. And I got to do things twice a lot. That's for sure. Like today I was uploading a video and I had it in the wrong file. So I had to switch. While it was uploading, I switched it, and then the upload got corrupted, and then I had to do it again. So yeah, I always end up having to do things twice. It's all for everything. Oh, who's this guy? Mooney. I wonder where Mooney's going. Looks like Mooney's coming to where I'm going. So better watch out for Mooney. But yeah, I think all humans are like that. You know, we all make mistakes. It doesn't happen all the time. But I'm a double checker, that's for sure. I think it's a good thing to do because, you know, you can never be like 100% confident with a lot of stuff. It would be nice if I could be because, you know, maybe that would save me a lot of time. Alright, so here we are. There is,
You need something?
Commander Ashlam Valorfist. Welcome to the front lines, Hunter. The Kingdom of Stormwind, with the aid of its allies, has sent me here to counter the growing threat of the Scourge. Here at Chillwind Camp, we fight off our continued survival on a daily basis. Fight for our continued survival. If you've come here looking for a chance to prove yourself as a hero, then you'll find plenty of opportunities to do so, especially as we push towards Anderhall and whatever malign force that controls the Scourge there. Call to arms the Plaguelands. Welcome to the Plaguelands, hero. This is one of the most dangerous frontiers in Azeroth, especially with the looming threat of the Scourge to our north and northeast. I am glad to hear that the clarion call of duty and service to the greater good did not fall deaf ears with you. If you are ready to get your hands dirty, then there is plenty for willing and able heroes to do here on the edge of the Plaguelands. Okay. With Anderhall's western and northern roads into the city well fortified, I'm looking to strike at it from the less defended eastern road. The Scourge relies on the buffer of undead that infests Sorrow Hill as a first line of defense. If we are to advance on Anderhall, we will need to do it through Sorrow Hill. Your first assignment will be to clear the way through Sorrow Hill, thin out the skeletons and ghouls that haunt the area. Report back to me when this is done. Alright, so let's kill some skeletal flayers.
See you around.
And some slaving ghouls, I think. Calm before the storm. I wonder what this is. Well, that's for Darnassus. Well, I wonder if we'll ever make our way up there. Probably could eventually. Eventually we'll want to go to Felwood, I think. But we'll hang out here for a bit. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Looks like we need to slay some of these flayer guys. And we have some candy. So we'll pop it after this. We also have some... We can really get buffed up today. Yeah, we're just wrecking this guy. So let's get buffed up. 1, 2. Have one of these. Have one of these. Defense rating. I don't know if we should have taken that. Have one of these. Well, you can have like all of them. Guess we'll eat one of these too. Okay, can't do that one. Should we eat one of these? Doesn't really matter. But yeah, look at all those buffs. We're buffed up. Alright, let's do this. Look at all these flayers. It's also a pretty fun zone to PvP in as well. Probably should have set a trap. There we go. Before he's about to punch me in the face. Look at this ghoul. He's smacking me. What's that over there? I wonder what type of paladin that is. Draenei. It's too bad. hoping he'd be... hoping he would be Horde. We'll see a decent amount of people here. This is actually a pretty popular zone to quest in. It probably is one of the tougher ones, I would say. Tougher zones. Challenging. Oh, man. We'll also get to see Naxxramas eventually, if we ever go to the Eastern Plaguelands. It's like a flying ziggurat in the sky. It's probably... I don't know what I would say my favorite raid is. I think Molten Core is probably my favorite raid. Actually, no, it's not. I hate Molten Core. Because I never got my Thunder Fury. So yeah, Molten Core is by far not my favorite raid. My favorite raid's probably Nax. It was by far the most challenging. Good, we can get some space. It's by far the most challenging raid, and it was fun. Some days, some raids really sucked because we had trouble, but it's by far the best raid in all of Classic. It's like leaps and bounds more challenging than any other raid. And the cool thing, in Season of Mastery, they added an achievement where you can get a hardcore Nax clear achievement, which I think will never... I don't know, actually, I better watch my mouth. But that's going to be pretty damn hard to do. You know how lucky you have to be to not die and do Nax? Like, what type of gear, like the type of gear you need as well? Who's this guy? It's like some green... It's a paladin. The guy better not kill my ghoul, dude. But yeah, you know how crazy that would be? Like, you would have to farm gear in BWL, AQ40, and not die doing that. And then go to Nax and not die. And bosses like Saffron that are going to have double the health, that's going to be ridiculous. Because you couldn't do Saf without world buffs. Like, that boss was so hard without world buffs. It was insane, so... Same with KT. Like, KT having double the health is going to be really tough, too. I'll be impressed I just want to see what those bosses are like with the new changes. Because nobody's going to have world buffs. The bosses are going to have double the health, and supposedly they may have extra mechanics. So the rating's going to be much more challenging. They did a good job changing up the rating. And it's probably going to bring a lot of classic WoW players back, to be honest. A lot of my friends that are playing TBC are saying, yeah, I don't think it's going to like be that big. And that makes sense. Like, a lot of people will probably think it's a little too early. But I think if it's gonna catch on, man, it's by far the best classic experience, I think. But I would say I'm a little biased because I'm not really rating in TBC, so I can't really have an opinion on that. I don't even really PvP either. I don't do arena and all that. But I really enjoyed Classic. Alright, so there we go. We're done with the flares. Now we just gotta get the ghouls. Looks like there's a couple of them around here. We're just shredding them up with all these buffs we got. When we pop this too, it just kind of gets ridiculous. Initial Wrath is pretty damn strong. Alright, so let's see if there's any of these ghouls around here. Okay, there's a ton of them in this graveyard. Looks like we got a little ghost here as a quest for us. I guess we'll check that out later. Shoot this ghoul. Bring him on over. You see the attack range on that? I was like 2 meters ahead of him. He just smacked me. Yeah, it's funny. Speaking of like attack range, or like, remember Taurens had they had the highest attack range. I don't know if they call it that. But the Taurens had, like, if you were running away from a Tauren, the Tauren would be able to smack you from, like, around this far away if I was a skeleton. Which is kind of crazy. And people in SSC raid, there's a lot of ads that you need to, like, pick up, but you don't want to get too close to in SSC as a melee class. And a lot of melees are getting an item that turns them into ogres, and they use that to help them not have to move around as much, which is actually pretty smart. And they just use the extra attack range, because the hitbox for an ogre is huge, so they can the range that they can attack you from is pretty damn high. Or it's a pretty big radius. So yeah, it's pretty smart. It's cool to see what raiders do and how they min-max these raids, or these old raids. Okay, so here we are, another slavering ghoul. I got another ghoul down. Here we go, another one. I think a hunter would be a great choice for classic. I'm leaning towards hunter and mage, or rogue, for the new classic Season of Mastery. Especially for hardcore, like, Feign Death is a lifesaver. Here we go. Get him! Now we need 2 more. This one right here. I guess we'll get rid of this flare so it doesn't get in the way. Got a little bit of... Get him down! He has a lot of armor. Gotta get away from this guy. Go. Yeah, maybe it... No, I wouldn't play a hunter again. I need to play another class. I was thinking, like, I wonder how I would do as a hunter in a hardcore play. Let's play, like... Since I've already played one, I don't really need to get the rust off either. But it would be cool to try another class. And race, too. And I'll probably do the same format. Like, I'm gonna read the quests and, like, you know... I don't know if we'll RP. Kind of depends on what type of server we're on. But I will be reading the quests and kind of keeping up with the story, like I always do. Alright, so let's head back to the camp here. I've never quested in this camp, so I'm actually interested to see what it's all about. There's Miranda the Hag. Remember doing a quest with her. Flag carrier. There's that Draenei. Level 50 here. Wonder if she needs help. Let's help her out. It's got some awesome gear too. I like a lot of Scarlet Monastery, like the Scarlet Monastery set. It's awesome. But yeah, we won't be seeing Draenei's anymore. I think that's actually a good thing. I'm kidding. Or Blood Elves. We'll be seeing High Elves. Won't be seeing these anymore. The Boosty Boy mounts.
What can I do for you?
Clear the way. Mission accomplished, Trav and Trav. Well played, well played. Allow me to reward your work thus far with some coin from the Stormwind coffers. I'd recommend spending it on material that will aid you in your next mission. One that will take you into the ruins of Anderhall itself. Be ready, be vigilant.
Be careful.
Alright. So we got a little bit of XP. And we're in a new zone. This guy's like burning up, but he's not dying. Not too shabby. Yeah, guys, that is the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.